Hello, Gary Hernandez here and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I want to talk about having your cane with you when you're doing some grocery shopping or shopping anywhere where you're going to be using a shopping cart. Because the shopping cart, you might be using it inside the stores and then taking it from the stores out to your vehicle and then pushing it back to where they go. Now, I like to carry my cane a certain way, and I'm sure some people like to carry it differently. And I'll be interested to see what you guys like to carry your cane when you're doing your shopping. But I'm going to show you how I do it, and then I'm going to also talk about some other ways I've seen people when they're just shopping and kind of people watch people with their canes where they put them. Now, myself, I like to have it hooked on my cart like this, and I like to have my hand on it. And I'll explain why I like that better than some of the other ways. But again, that's just me. Whatever works for you is perfect. Now, one of the things I want to be able to do is if I have an individual that's upset with me or something happens, and you've seen those videos in stores where people get into it, it's rare, but it does happen. So I like to have my shopping cart to be able to use as a buffer between me and the individual. This person starts getting a little upset with me. I don't know why. Maybe we bump carts. Maybe he thinks I cut the, I don't know, any reason. So he gets a little upset. So what I like to do basically is put, like I said, the cart between me and him. And I'll do that. I'll back up and kind of put the cart like this. Now, I'm not going to ram him with the cart thinking that's going to stop this whole thing, because you have to get a lot of good speed running to hit somebody with a cart and really hurt them, you know. So one of the things I'll do, again, is I'll put it here. And I'm trying to talk my way out of it. Hey, look, whatever, sorry, let's talk about this. Now I've got quite a bit of distance. If he does start to come around, I can turn the cart and kind of move to keep him around. Now, the side where I have my cane, same thing. He's right there on my, hey look, I'm backing up and I'm putting the cart between me and the aggressor. Now, if I'm here and he starts to come around this way, I'm going to simply turn, but notice my body. Besides my cart, and carts can turn pretty good, depending what kind of, everybody gets that one cart with the messed up wheel and you can't stand it. So from here, as I turn my cart, I'm going to also move my body a little bit if he's going this way and kind of get him away. That way, even if he runs around real quick, he's got to get around the cart. Now granted, he's either going to try to grab my arm or hit me or something. So same thing of this way. If he's coming this way, I'm going to move and I can pull my cane off. And that's what I was about to get into, is how I chamber my cane. So I have my cart here. He starts to get aggressive. I turn, I put the cart between me and him. The reason I like to have my cane where my hand is on top is I'm already in a way chambered. I simply pull it back. I have it right here if I need it. Put it down, I pull it back from here, and I can do a horizontal strike. Now, I talked about not really ramming him with the cart because you're not going to hurt him, but you could push the cart into him if he's getting super aggressive to get his hands down. Because most of the times, one or two hands are going to come down and grab that cart. Now you've got to move quick because he's going to turn that cart, or maybe even try to force, if he turns it real rough, he may flip you if you're holding your cart. You may lose your balance. So as I turn it, I may run into him and then give him a quick strike just to get his hands down. Now, if his hands grab the cart, I can smack his hands too, hit him in that elbow area. I'm just trying to get him off me, but if it gets worse and I know he's going to hurt me, I can't. Obviously, hitting him in the head, you've got to think about the problems with that. Number one, I'm hitting him first. I really am. Even though he's trying to hurt me, somebody might say, well, he grabbed your cart and then you hit him. So, we can go back and forth all day long about, legality of what's happening, where, what, and when. But if I know this, now let's take it the next step. I'm outside of the store and this person's aggressive and I'm coming up to my car and they're trying to do something. Now we're outside the store. It's a little bit different because now I'm feeling more threatened because it's not just a little argument in the store. This person approached me aggressively outside. I don't know what they want to do with me. I could be parked kind of far away. So again, I'm going to turn. I'm going to push that cart into him slightly. From that, whether his hands go down or not, I got my cane right here. Now, the horizontal block that we do, because there's an object there, I don't want to try a diagonal because I might end up hitting my cart. So I'm actually going to bring it out to about here, turn my shoulders a bit, hold on to my cart, and smack them. Now I can let go of my cart, but I might miss when I step back. I'm judging the distance with my cart. Why would I do that? When I shop, I put my cane out and I realize how much distance I have from the end. Do that once in a while. Check your distance. How much distance does your cane give you over your cart? If you're taller, shorter. How do I make it with more distance? By turning it at an angle. I've got a little bit more distance than I did here. So as I'm here, again, I rotate it and I can smack them. Now, I've seen people that like to put their canes here, and occasionally I can do that too. You know, it's here. Now, the thing about this is, when my cane's right here, let's just say grocery shopping. I can reach with this hand. If I reach with this, I can reach with this hand, but see how my cane kind of slides and stuff? So it's sometimes it bugs you just to, have it slide up my arm. When I'm here, I have mobility here. I'm holding the cart. If I need to have my cane for balance, the cart's my balance. I reach over, I can grab my stuff off. Yeah, I'm always reaching out because I'm a short guy, but I can be a shelf right here. So not only does it have it where I have it chambered, having my hand on it, plus I'm controlling it. So in case I have to turn fast, that cane's here. When it's here and I turn fast, it kind of moves my cane and bounces around, hits me in the knees. Not really hurting me, but it's really bouncing around a lot more. But that's still, if you like having your cane here, that's fine, because from here you can simply bring it down. Now you have it chambered and you can swing. I've seen people that in the grocery stores, they'll put their canes like this. I'm not a big fan of this because it sticks over a lot. And number one, it could get caught up in the openings here with the horn. Or two, it could slide off too. Even though you got this here, it could slide. I've seen people put it inside. That's good too. But then you gotta either pull it back or raise it up to where they may grab at it. And I've seen people that like to keep it kind of hooked on their shoulders, or maybe, wherever they like to. A few people. Now, also, just for pure self-defense, if this guy's aggressive, I can also, like, let's say I have this Febreze or something in there, I can come in right in the face. Because I always buy stuff, air freshener for the school. So I can sit here and spray him in the face. Whatever I have, I could use that as well if I have something up here that I can use. But again, my cane is here. So here I am, he comes in, I'm turning it. He's coming this way, I'm turning it, I'm keeping him. The minute he grabs that, whether it's one hand or two hand, I already have my cane, because my hand's on it, like I said. Show you that again. Grab it, pull it, and I can swing. Now, what if you don't have a regular crook and you have a derby? Same thing. I'm here. Now, because this derby's a lot bigger than just kind of on the crook, that part there, and this feels more comfortable when my hand's like this on the shopping cart, and this feels comfortable when I'm like this all day long. But on the shopping cart, let's say you're worried about it sliding off too. Again, I got my hand like this. Shopping, shopping, shopping. Then all of a sudden he pulls in, boom, here it is, ready to roll. So even with a derby style, I'll keep my hand on the shopping cart. I'm here. I stop, grab what I need. It still stays on there. Grab, move on to the next aisle. There's a problem, I pull, boom, here it is, chambered, ready to go. I can also move away from my shopping cart if I need to, push it and go. I ain't worried about what's in there. I haven't paid for it yet, unless we're outside. And then my life's still more valuable than whatever I have in here. So again, it doesn't matter what kind of cane that you have. Now, if you have one that's the ball weight, that's going to be a little different. You're going to maybe carry that in one hand or put it inside because it won't stay, the ball weight won't stay there. But they do sell things that you can attach to your cane to attach to tables and stuff. But again, this is where I like to have it. My hand is here. My shopping cart is my buffer. Comes in, I ram him, I hit, and then I can move. If he grabs my shopping cart and starts to turn it, he moved the cart, but my cane is ready in my hands to do what I need to do. So, be interested to hear where you guys keep your cane when you're shopping, whether it's like this, whether it's like this, those of you that like it like this, and those of you that like it like this. I mean, I've seen one person keep it like that. Not a big fan of that. So hopefully, this little shopping pleasure helps you. Gary Hernandez, thank you very much, and we will see you guys very soon. Bye.